change of trans and put about $6,000 in the engine, I now have a pretty reliable C5 Z06 making right around 700 horsepower. It is awesome to drive. Ideally, I drive it about 4 or 5 times out of the week. I usually drive my daily driver when the traffic's bad and stuff like that. But this car, I mean, right now we're on the highway, just cruising to work, and we're sitting at 83 miles an hour, 2,000 RPMs. And I've driven this car, so we just moved here from Indiana. I drove this car down here, all the way down here twice. The one time we road tripped it here and back, and then the second time we just drove down here. So yes, I trust this car. I bought the car with 55,000 miles on it. It's about to roll 70, and I've owned it for about a year and a half now. And 3 months of that, the car was down, and then also it sat for winter last year. So in my opinion, yes, the car is reliable. Now what makes these cars reliable is you just got to turn the boost down. You can't really crank them all the way up. Like I said in one of my past videos, I bent rods. But that I think was strictly from two-step. Just being on the highway, and it would shoot flames every time you would shift and make a big pop, and I think that really had to do with a lot of the reliability of it. Now this car, it being 21 years old now, it's not the perfect daily driver. I mean, you sit in traffic, I don't have an upgraded radiator or anything on it, and you sit in traffic and the cooling gets a little hot with the AC on, but when you're cruising highway speeds, this thing is awesome to drive. I mean, it doesn't get hot. Like right now we're sitting at 194. It's about 75 degrees outside. So, I mean, the hot, humid days, I'm really curious to see where it's going to sit. I'm hoping to upgrade the radiator and the cooling fans by the time I do that, because I don't want this thing to be overheating and stuff like that. And up north, we see hot days, but not like we do here. So I'm really curious to see if I get into traffic. These cars are just old. I mean, the cabin gets hot around the floorboards. Everything gets hot. So it's kind of like it really gets hot in here. But that's my opinion on these things being reliable. I mean, I would trust it if I put I have a 93 tune that I can flash back on. I have my HP tuners and everything. But I usually drive it on E85. It just makes more power. It's safer. I like it better that way. But with the 93 tune, you flash it on, you fill up at any pump, and you're good to go. I have done some upgrades. I've upgraded the radio. I've done a few things here and there just to make it more not like an S10 inside, you know what I mean? So, and also, you always get to do these with these cars while driving. You gotta love when it's a Tuesday and you can just drop her down to 4th and just really give her some. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. It really just makes your day just start off perfectly. Even if you're having a bad day, you go out on lunch, you go drive your car. I mean, do whatever you gotta do to make yourself happy. Like I said, I did the Sony double din radio. My police scanner right there. No check engine lights. They were running about 80 pounds of oil pressure. We got a high pressure. We got an innovative gauge in here. It's a AFR gauge and a boost gauge. So we just made 10 pounds right there. So yeah, guys, that is my conclusion to, are these cars reliable? I mean, it's really what you put into them. I think if you just get a car, you just put a cam and a supercharger and just run it just like that with a 6-rib setup, I mean, you're golden. I mean, but when you really start messing with the 85, and you start messing with 8-rib setups and different pulleys, and that was a lot of my issues that I had with this car. I mean, a lot of it was parts not lining up, or the supercharger was sitting crooked a little bit. So it really depends on your setup, and if you have a shop do it, or you do it, or however you work on your car, or you get the work done.